Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering TOHJ and ADWW Ransomware join the ever-growing Djvu Ransomware family, and Forsts.click is a website associated with browser hijackers, adware, and potentially unwanted programs that could expose you to unreliable content. Since 2018, the prolific and ever-growing Djvu Ransomware family has released hundreds of new strains. TOHJ Ransomware has been uncovered as yet another infection variant from the Djvu Ransomware family. It is referred to as TOHJ based on the .tohj extension that it uses to append encrypted files. The ransomware operates like its counterparts from the Djvu Ransomware family and encrypts files before making a ransom demand. After infiltrating a computer, TOHJ Ransomware scans it, looking for user-generated files. It then infects the files that may contain valuable information, including databases, spreadsheets, archives, pictures, and videos. Additionally, the hackers behind TOHJ Ransomware deliver a ransom note that contains information about the infection and the hacker's ransom demands. Unfortunately, an online decryption tool that would unlock the files encrypted by TOHJ Ransomware is not available at the moment. The only reliable way to recover encrypted files is to restore them from a backup. You could also possibly research other alternative data recovery options. However, there's no guarantee that alternative data recovery tools can unlock all the encrypted files. TOHJ Ransomware's operators promise to unlock the affected files for $980. However, they do offer a 50% discount should victims establish communication within 72 hours after encryption. The ransom note also instructs users to contact the criminals via restorealldata@firemail.cc, gorentos@bitmessage.ch, or their Telegram account @datarestore. If contacted, TOHJ Ransomware's operators also offer to decrypt one file for free to display they can unlock all the affected files. How do I deal with the TOHJ ransomware attack? To protect yourself from the TOHJ ransomware attack, you should practice safe web browsing habits like refraining from opening email attachments from unknown senders and downloading programs from unreliable sources. You should also have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. That way, you can regularly scan for elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection and other malware. Also, to reduce the potential damage of a future ransomware infection, please consider backing up your files on an external hard drive or cloud storage. Another variant has joined the Djvu Ransomware family. This time it is ADWW Ransomware. Like other members of the Djvu Ransomware family, this version also locks critical files and then demands a ransom fee to restore file access. Ransomware like ADWW is often distributed via software bundling. So if you tend to download freeware or pirated apps distributed via torrent or cracked software sites, you may end up installing this threat. ADWW Ransomware locks popular file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. During the file encryption process, the malware adds the telltale.adww extension to affected files and leaves a ransom note on the user's desktop and in every folder that contains encrypted files. Unfortunately, an online decryption tool that can unlock encrypted files is not currently available. The only reliable way to recover infected files is to restore them from a backup. Victims can also attempt to use alternative data recovery options, but there's no guarantee that alternative data recovery tools will be able to unlock all the encrypted files. Once downloaded and installed, ADWW Ransomware employs the AES encryption algorithm to lock up target files. It then demands a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. The decryption key costs $980, but the ransomware's operators will offer a 50% discount and only charge $490 if the victim contacts them within the first 72 hours after infection. The hackers can be contacted at restorealldata@firemail.cc and Garentos@bitmessage.ch or at the Telegram account @DataRestore. We discourage establishing contact with the hackers, however, as there's no guarantee that they will provide decryption tools after payment or even communicate with you. How do I deal with the ADWW ransomware infection? To protect yourself from the ADWW ransomware attack, you should practice safe web browsing habits like refraining from opening email attachments from unknown senders and downloading programs from unreliable sources. You should also have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. That way, you can regularly scan for elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection and other malware. Also, to reduce the potential damage of a future ransomware infection, please consider backing up your files on an external hard drive or cloud storage. Forsts.click is a less than reputable website associated with potentially unwanted programs, adware, and browser hijackers. Forsts.click may display unwanted pop-ups and advertisements on a user's browser. The applications associated with this website may also cause redirects to other suspicious sites that further pose a threat to users. You may have unwittingly downloaded a PUP, adware, or a browser hijacker if you downloaded programs from a torrent website or other illegal file sharing sites, or if you weren't paying attention when downloading and installing a software bundle. Software bundles often come with additional applications like browser extensions users may not need. Usually, it is possible to deselect the unwanted application during the setup process. However, when users are not aware of those additional apps, they skip installation wizard steps, leaving the standard installation settings on. As a result, all the additional apps get installed too. PUPs and other undesirable apps like the ones associated with Forsts.click are created to generate revenue by purposefully delivering intrusive advertisements and redirections to sponsored ads and websites. If an associated browser extension is added to your default browser, Forsts.click and other questionable sites may automatically load when opening a new browser window. One of the more problematic elements related to Forsts.click is an alert message or pop-up that claims to find several viruses on the user's computer. This is an increasingly popular tactic used by rogue anti-spyware or anti-malware programs. Users should be leery of the Forsts.click messages or pop-ups and look to remove the associated PUP and other software as soon as possible, as it may also monitor users' web browsing history for online marketing purposes. How do I remove adware, browser hijackers, and PUPs from my computer? We strongly recommend removing adware, browser hijackers, and PUPs. You should scan for and remove unwanted software from your computer using a reputable malware remediation tool. To prevent the installation of potentially unwanted programs in the future, you should practice good web surfing habits like avoiding questionable freeware sites, torrent pages, and other websites that may host unreliable software. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.